Right, so I've bought an eBay special RC car light kit off eBay, LEDs. I'm going to wire it into the Tamiya TT02, or actually the Pandora KE70 body, KE70 wagon. So there's 12 LEDs, there's a mix of orange, white, blue and red. I don't know, they do a few different things, flashing. So anyway, I'm going to pull it apart, plug it in and just have a fiddle and see what the lights are actually doing. This is all the gear that came with the kit. Control box. This is the power and control connections. Various LEDs, 3mm and 5mm. All labelled. There's a little setting switch here, I think changes the flashing modes. LED holders which will hopefully attach into the body. A couple of 3M foam sticky things to mount the control box. So I realise I've made a mistake here because I wanted lights that could be controlled you know, by the steering, with the blinkers would flash, or braking, the brake lights would come on. But turns out this system I've bought has no control over how the lights work at all. There's only one plug. I can plug it directly into my third channel, or I can piggyback the servo onto it, or the ESC. So you can see when you turn it on, they're all just on. It's got a little switch which kind of makes them do pretty flashy things. So it's not going to be realistic like I was hoping for, but I really can't be bothered waiting on another set from somewhere else, so I'm just going to go ahead and try and put these in as best as I can to try and make them look good. Another error I've made, because I wasn't expecting to put in lights when I made this body, I glued the light buckets in already to make them look all nice and pretty in 3D, but now it's going to be a pain to put in the little LED holders. So I'm just using a little drill bit just by hand, twisting it, trying to make some holes. And I'm just going to have to glue the LED holders to the outsides of these buckets, because I'm not going to be able to push them through from the front like you normally would do. So we'll try that and see how that goes. Okay, status update. I've been playing around with these lights, changing where they're plugged into on this controller to try and get something that works well. Because I've already put the light buckets in previously, I've just started with like a 1mm drill bit just by hand up to a 5mm and just work some holes into the buckets up to the point where the lights just push in nicely. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to label them all, take them out, and I'm just going to glue these little LED holders into position, make it a bit easier in future. But I'll just quickly flick it on, and where's the controller? Show you how these are looking at the moment. So I don't really have control of it, but it looks pretty cool. It's good enough. So I'll just finish off gluing these LED holders in and we'll check back in. And then I've just used some shoe glue and put the little LED holders, glued them up on the light buckets against the holes. And then the lights will just clip in like so. So that's all the lights wired up. I've plugged them all into the LED holders. It's a bit of a mess, so I'm going to see if I can run these sets down the pillars to hide them. Stick the controller down to the roof, obviously. The switch, I'm not sure what we'll do with the switch. That might end up just being loose. Yeah, I'm just going to try masking tape for now to try and hold the wires down, see if that works alright. Hopefully it doesn't take the paint off inside the body. Okay, so I've finished tidying up all the cables, all the wires. I've just stuck them down with masking tape. Not sure if that'll last, but looks alright for the moment. So I've just run the wires, bunched them up, run them down the pillars. Obviously you can see them a little bit from the outside, but not too bad. They're hidden pretty good. So I've plugged the power into the control unit here. Flick the car on. Alright, and we can change the mode switch, select the lights that we want. Go with that one for now, then we'll throw the body on and have a look. Have to tidy up that cable later on. So these inside lights, I might actually remove those globes later on. So I just have the headlights on permanent and then the blinkers just flashing intermittently. Same with the back, tail lights on permanent, blinkers flashing intermittently. It's kind of the most realistic thing I can get out of this kit. Let's turn the lights off and have a look. This is how it looks with the lights off in the shed. Pretty cool. Getting a fair bit of glow inside the cabin there, so I might have to get some black electrical tape or something to put over the inside of those LEDs just to try and block that out a bit. It looks like someone's having a bit of a disco inside there.